Okay, first of all, good morning to all of you. By the grace of great Vaheguru and great God, let us start the today's session. And our today's topic of discussion is Sommerfeld quantum theory. Sommerfeld quantum theory. Till now, what we have studied? We have studied the free electron theory of metals. We have studied the free electron theory of metals, in which we have discussed the merits and demerits. Merits and demerits of the classical Drude-Lorentz theory. Today we will apply the quantum mechanics. Today we will apply the quantum mechanics given by the scientist Sommerfeld. By the scientist Sommerfeld. So let us right now what we have assumed that electron is assumed to be enclosed in a crystal. Electron is said to be assumed to be within the crystal, okay, and it is not supposed to leave the boundary just because of the electrostatic force of attraction between the solidifying core and electron, and the potential energy of the conduction electron is assumed to be a constant, and that constant is said to be a zero. Hence the total energy of electron is equal to the kinetic energy of the electron. Okay, so we have also seen that the electron which is present inside the crystal, it is separated by a potential barrier V naught by an identical electron which is just present outside the crystal. हिंदी में बता रहा हूँ कि हमने देखा था कि एक इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है जो कि क्रिस्टल में है, ठीक है, वो जो बाहर जो इलेक्ट्रॉन बैठा है आइडेंटिकल इलेक्ट्रॉन है, इन दोनों के बीच में कितना पोटेंशियल बैरियर है V naught, and due to that potential barrier V naught it will not leave the crystal boundary, and it is supposed to be remain within the boundary of the crystal. So let us assume that, so please consider, so please it's also like a free electron gas in one dimensional box. The second name is free electron gas in one dimensional box. So we will assume that in the quantum mechanics we will assume that the electron is said to be in the one dimensional box, the one dimensional potential energy box, and we will treat the problem by quantum mechanical. Okay, and we will find its wave function and energy. Okay, in the quantum mechanics there is a symbol that is called a psi. Psi is called a wave function. Okay, basically it tells us the behavior of a particle. Wave function tells us the behavior of a particle, and there is also a function that is called a psi square. You might have done in the lower classes in 10+2 in the chemistry also. Psi square is called the probability amplitude. So what is the basic meaning of this? What's the basic meaning of this psi square probability amplitude? It basically tells us the probability of finding the electron. Okay. Psi has no physical meaning. But psi square has physical meaning. So what's the physical meaning of this? Psi square tells us the probability of finding the electron. Let us assume a student, okay? Because the electron is not a localized. Electron is said to be not to be a localized. Electron तो घूम रहा है. Electron is evolving in the orbit. So it's very difficult to track the position. It is just like a student which is roaming in the college campus. एक लड़का है कहीं भी घूम रहा है, तो क्या वो हॉस्टल में है, क्या वो क्लास में है, क्या वो लाइब्रेरी में है, तो वो क्या चीज बताएगी? प्रोबेबिलिटी उसकी क्लास में होने की कितनी % प्रोबेबिलिटी है, ठीक है, हॉस्टल में होने की कितनी % प्रोबेबिलिटी है, ठीक है. तो वो psi square बताता है. psi square tells us the probability of finding the particle or the electron. Are you getting the point? Okay, and in the quantum mechanics, there is a well-known equation that is called as Schrödinger equation. That is called as Schrödinger equation. Schrödinger is the name of scientist. Schrödinger equation, and the general equation of Schrödinger equation is H psi is equal to E psi. This is the basic equation of Schrödinger. H is the Hamiltonian operator, psi is the wave function, E is the energy eigenvalue, psi is the wave function. I mean to say, when we apply this operator on this wave function, then we get this energy eigenvalue multiply by this wave function. So this is the general. This is the general. This is a general Schrödinger. This is the general Schrödinger wave equation or Schrödinger equation. Okay. Now we will assume the electron. Now we will treat our problem just like a electron is contained in a one-dimensional potential energy box. One-dimensional potential energy box. Okay. And which is bounded by the infinite potential barrier. Which is bounded by the infinite potential barrier. And it's a very and the probability of getting that particle or electron to out of the well is very less. हिंदी में बता रहा हूँ. हिंदी वाले दोस्तों के लिए हम ये मानते हैं कि हम ये मानेंगे कि जो इलेक्ट्रॉन है, इलेक्ट्रॉन किस में है? वन डायमेंशनल पोटेंशियल एनर्जी बॉक्स में है, जिसकी लेंथ क्या है? L. जिसकी लेंथ क्या है? L. मान लीजिए यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉन है और these are the potential barrier. बहुत ही लंबा कुआं है, बीच में कोई फंसा हुआ है, तो उसको बाहर निकालना वेरी डिफिकल्ट. ओके, समझ आई कि नहीं आई? ठीक है, तो प्लीज राइट. कंसीडर an electron of mass n. Consider an electron of mass n. Consider an electron of mass n which is bound. Consider an electron of mass m which is bound to move in one-dimensional crystal of length L. One-dimensional crystal of length L, capital L. Okay, we have assumed that electron is said to be contained in a crystal of dimensionally length L. Number 2, electron is prevented from leaving the crystal. The electron is prevented from leaving the crystal. The electron is prevented from leaving the crystal by the presence of large potential barrier at its surface. Potential barrier at its surface. Okay. So this is the condition. Okay. This is the length of. This L is the length. L is the length. In this direction, H is there. So potential is assumed to be a constant. Potential is assumed to be a constant, and that constant is taken as a 0. So within the boundary of the potential energy box, the potential is 0, and outside infinite. At the boundary infinite. So Vx is infinite. For x less than or equal to 0, this is x equal to 0, this is x equal to L. तो 0 पे भी इनफाइनाइट होगा, L पे भी इनफाइनाइट होगा, और इधर भी इनफाइनाइट होगा, इस तरफ भी इनफाइनाइट होगा. तो ये कंडीशन क्या बताती है? x less than 0 means x equal to 0 पे भी इनफाइनाइट है, x less than 0 पे भी इनफाइनाइट है. और दूसरी कंडीशन क्या बेटा? x is greater than L. X is greater than L. I need to say x is equal to L पे भी क्या है? पोटेंशियल क्या है? इनफाइनाइट. और x greater than L पे भी क्या है? इनफाइनाइट. light. So this is the condition. This is the Vx is equal to 0 within the one dimensional potential energy box. ठीक है, within क्या है, 0 है, boundaries पे क्या है, the potential is infinite, the potential is infinite, and x less than 0 or less than 0 potential is infinite, and x greater than L potential is infinite. तो दीवार फॉर एग्जांपल अगर ये कौन सी, ये क्या है, ये वाली दीवार का है, x equal to 0 वाली, ये क्या है, ये भी दीवार बन रही है इनफाइनाइट, ये भी दीवार क्या है, इनफाइनाइट है। यहाँ पे मैं खड़ा हूँ तो ये यहाँ पे क्या है, 0, यहाँ पे क्या है, पोटेंशियल क्या है, ओके, विदिन दी बाउंड्री, यहाँ पे तो यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक पोटेंशियल क्या होगा, 0, पोटेंशियल क्या होगा 0, और एट द बाउंड्रीज और आगे और पीछे क्या होगा, ओके, सो पोटेंशियल इज सेड टू बी अ इनफाइनाइट एट द बाउंड्रीज एंड फॉर x less than equal to 0 and for x greater than or equal to L. Okay, so this is the condition. So please write the next point. This problem is identical to electron moving in a one-dimensional potential box. One-dimensional potential box. One-dimensional potential box, which is represented by a line. And is bounded by infinite potential energy, and is bounded by infinite potential energy barrier, and is bounded by the infinite potential barrier. Next point, the potential energy within the crystal or box is assumed to be a 0. बॉक्स के अंदर, जहाँ क्रिस्टल के अंदर पोटेंशियल एनर्जी क्या है बेटा, 0, और बाउंड्रीज पे क्या है, इनफाइनाइट, ओके। सो let us, next point, let psi n is a wave function, of electron for the nth state, now according to Schrödinger equation, see, this is a one-dimensional problem or two-dimensional problem or three-dimensional problem. This is the one-dimensional problem. This is the one-dimensional potential energy box. Okay, because only x is involved, y and z is not involved. So this is the one-dimensional problem. So we will apply the one-dimensional Schrödinger equation. And that is, according to Schrödinger equation, one-dimensional d2 psi upon dx square plus 2m by h cross square e minus b psi is equal to 0. This is the one-dimensional Schrödinger equation, and we have assumed that our wave function is psi n. So I will replace psi by psi n. Okay, any doubt? So the energy will also be En. For this particular problem, V is 0. V is 0 within the box. So please write V is equal to 0 within the box. So number 1. And what is En? What is En? En is the kinetic energy. En is the kinetic energy of electron. Okay. In the state. Okay. Are you getting this? Psi n is the wave function for the inner state. En is the energy for the inner state, and V is the potential. V is the potential. Okay. So use 2 in 1. Use 2 in 1. We get V2 psi and dx square plus 2m E n h cross square psi n is equal to 0. Let us assume that this is constant, 2 is constant, m is constant, en is also constant, and h cross is also constant. Okay, what is h cross? H cross is equal to h by 2 pi. H cross is equal to h by 2 pi. And what is h? H is called a Planck's constant. H is called a, and h cross is called a reduced Planck constant. H cross is called a reduced Planck's constant. Reduced Planck constant. This h is called Planck constant. This h is called a Planck. So I can d2 psi upon dx square plus k square psi is equal to 0. This is question number 3, where k square is equal to क्या है बेटा 2me upon h cross square, और k is equal to square root of 2me upon h cross square. So this is k. Okay. Give it question number 4. This is question number 5. Question number 5. Now see, this is a second order differential equation. This is a second order differential equation. How we can solve this? How we can solve this? How we can solve this? So the solution of question number 3 is given by psi nx. This is the standard solution that you have done in the mathematics. That is equal to a sin kx plus b cos dx. This is question number 6. A sin kx plus b cos kx. So this is the solution of this equation. You can say this is the solution, or this is called root. This is also called a root. Okay. समझ आएगी नहीं आई? ये वैसी बात है जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल आई वुड से व्हाट इज द रूट ऑफ this quadratic equation? क्या ये वाला a square is equal to 2m. ठीक है, तो k square is equal to 2em m e upon h cross square. हाँ जी, what are the roots? What are the solution of this differential equation? So this quadratic equation, what are the root? 2 and 3. So we can say that please keep quiet. 2 and 3 are the roots, or 2 and 3 are the solution. 2 and 3 are the solution of this quadratic equation. How we can know this? हमको ये कैसे पता चला? ऐसे x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. X common, x minus 3 minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay. x minus 2 x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 2 and 3 are the roots of solution. 2 and 3 are roots and solution. So similarly, this psi and x is also the root of this differential equation or solution of this differential equation. When we use 2 and 3 this side in the value of x, then left hand side will be equal to the right hand side. I mean to say 0 is equal to 0 will be satisfied. Okay. Now we will apply the boundary condition. We will apply the boundary condition. So please give the heading boundary condition. Our first boundary condition is, see, our boundary condition is wave function is 0 at the boundaries. Wave function is 0 at the boundaries. What are the boundaries? First boundary is x is equal to 0 and second boundary is x is equal to L. So the boundary condition is wave function is 0. Wave function is 0 at the boundaries. At the boundaries, that is I dot e का मतलब that is at x is equal to 0 and at x is equal to L. So mathematically we can write this. Mathematically हम इसको लिखेंगे that is psi n x is equal to 0. Sorry, psi n 0 and psi n L is equal to 0. These are the boundary conditions. Okay. Okay. I mean to say जब हम x को 0 भरेंगे, तो वेव फंक्शन क्या हो जाएगा 0. And when we use x is equal to L, तो तब भी वेव फंक्शन क्या होगा 0. Okay. So give it equation number 7. Give it equation number 8. Now apply 7 in 6. Any doubt? Please keep quiet. Use 7 in 6. Use 7 in 6. Use 7 in 6. हाँ जी. तो देखिए psi n 0 is equal to, तो what is the value of a function 0. तो 0 is equal to a sin a into 0 plus b cos a into 0. K into 0 0, sin 0 k into 0 0, cos 0 1. I'm getting 0 is equal to 0 plus b. So I'm getting what I'm getting, Vanshika? B is equal to, give it equation number 9. Please keep quiet. Give it equation number 9. Now use 9 in 6. 9 in 6. तो b क्या हो गया 0. b क्या हो गया 0. तो हमारा नया वेव फंक्शन क्या आया आफ्टर अप्लाइंग द फर्स्ट बाउंड्री कंडीशन. नाउ यूज 9 and 6. So I'm getting psi x is equal to a sin kx. A sin kx. This is question number 10. Now apply second boundary condition. Now apply the second boundary condition, that is wave function is 0 at the boundary at x is equal to L. At x is equal to L. Apply, use 8 in 10. Use 8 in 10. What I am getting? तो x क्या बन जाएगा? x क्या बन जाएगा? L. I mean to say that is at x is equal to L. तो wave function क्या होगा? 0. Wave function क्या होगा बेटा? Wave function will be 0. Wave function will be 0. Sorry, wave function is not 0. तो 0 is equal to क्या है मेरे पास? A sin kl. A sin kl. 0 is equal to A sin kl. ठीक है? I mean to say that is तो sin kl क्या आ गया? sin kl क्या आ गया? I mean to say A sin kl is equal to 0. इस तरफ लिख सकता हूँ मैं. तो I mean to say जहाँ का A 0 के इक्वल होगा, जहाँ sin kl will be equal to 0. This implies that A तो 0 के इक्वल हो नहीं सकता, क्योंकि अगर बेटा A ही 0 हो गया तो वेव फंक्शन क्या हो गया? 0, which is meaningless. समझ आई कि नहीं आई? वेव व्हाट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ वेव फंक्शन? अगर वेव फंक्शन जीरो तो उसका मतलब क्या है? पार्टिकल है ही, पार्टिकल है ही, which is not possible, which is not a okay. So this implies a cannot be equal to zero. A cannot be equal to a zero. तो क्या क्या हुआ? Sin k l is equal to zero. Sin k l is equal to zero. अब देखो sin की कौन सी वैल्यू जीरो देती है? Sin 0 0, sin pi 0, sin 2 pi, sin 3 pi, sin 4 pi, sin 5 pi, sin 6 pi. So can I write sin n pi? Can I write sin n pi? Yes. Right. I can write sin kl is equal to sin n pi, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 4. Now compare. So kl is equal to n pi. What's the value of k? So k is equal to n pi by l. K is equal to n pi by l. Give it equation number 11. Give it equation number 11. तो हमारा वेव फंक्शन क्या बन गया? हमारा वेव फंक्शन क्या बन गया? Using 11 and 10. Using 11 and 10. And out from this side. Wave function becomes this the psi n x is equal to a sin n pi by l into x. This is our new wave function. This is our new wave function after applying the boundary condition. After applying the boundary conditions. Okay, which boundary conditions? The wave function is 0. Wave function is 0 at the boundary. This is the new wave function. Give it equation number 12. Okay. Whenever we are treating the problem with quantum mechanics, then we need two parameters. We need two quantities. One quantity is wave function and another quantity is energy. So wave function we have calculated. Now the second task is I have to calculate the energy. Okay. What's the value? What's the that relation? K square is equal to 2m by h cross. What's the equation number that? Can you give me the equation number? Vanshika? What was that equation number? K square is equal to 2m by h cross square. What is this equation number? From equation 4. What's the value of E? En is equal to h cross square by 2m into k square. Haji, what's the value of k? This using 11 and 13. En is equal to h cross square upon 2m n square pi square upon l square. Okay, so what I am getting? Can I have this? X square pi square upon 2m l square n square. यही आएगा ना? E square is equal to h और n square pi square h cross square upon 2m l square. Pi square is constant. H cross square is 2 is m is mass of electron constant. L is the length of box, that is also a constant. So can I write like this? So this is a constant. This is equal to this is a constant quantity. En is proportional to n square. 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 ठीक है, ये क्या है? कांस्टेंट. ये क्या है? कांस्टेंट. If I make a graph of En versus n, En versus n, कैसा देखो, अगर n 1 होगा तो En कितना होगा? 1. En 2 होगा तो En क्या होगा? 4 times this factor, 4 times pi square h square upon 2ml square. अगर n 3 होगा तो En क्या होगा? 9 pi square h square upon 2ml square. If n is equal to 4, then En is equal to 16 pi square h square upon 2ml square. So see, I will take a graph here. This is the En. This is the n. En. I will write here in terms of pi square h square upon 2ml square upon 2ml square. Okay. En in terms of okay. हाँ जी, ये 1 है तो ये 1 है, ये बॉन्ड लग गया. मान लीजिए ये 1 है, ये 2 है, ये 3 है, ये 4 है. ठीक है, ग्राफ बनाइए. कैसे बनेगा? 1 पे 1, 2 पे कहा जाता है वो 4, 2 पे कहा जाता है 4. इसका बेटा ग्राफ ऐसे बनेगा, ऐसा ग्राफ बनेगा. ठीक है, ये 2 होगा तो ये कितना होगा? 4. ये 3 होगा तो ये कितना होगा? 9. तो इसका मतलब ये हमें क्या बताता है? एनर्जी स्पेक्ट्रम इज कंटिन्यूअस और क्वांटाइज्ड. कुछ खास वैल्यू आ रही है, हर नॉट ईच एंड एवरीबडी इज नॉट सपोज्ड टू अलाउड. either n is equal to 1 is allowed or n is equal to 2 is allowed. Can n is equal to 1.5 be allowed? This value is not allowed. N is equal to 1.5 is not allowed. 1.3 is allowed? No. 1.7 not. It means n is equal to 3. Is 2.5 is allowed? No. So this is called a quantization. This is called a quantization of energy states. Okay. Similarly, our wave function is also quantized. Either psi 1 is allowed or psi 2 is allowed. Psi 1.5 is not supposed to be allowed. तो ये बेटा यहाँ पे बताती है energy states are quantized. Energy states are quantized. Energy states are quantized. Okay, this is not a continuous. This is not a continuous pattern. Energy states are quantized. Okay, either n is equal to 1 is allowed. Either this is allowed or this is allowed or this is allowed. This is n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3. तो for n is equal to 1, what is energy? E1 is equal to कितना है बेटा? कितना है? E1 is equal to क्या है हमारे पास? pi square h square upon कितना आया? pi square h square upon यही आया ना? तो E2 कितना आया? E2 आया 4 into E1, 4 into E1. तो E3 कितना आया? 9 E1. तो E4 कितना आया? E4 is equal to 16 into E1. 16 into E1. So these are the quantized energy states. And what about our wave function? Our wave function is कितना आया? A sin n pi l into x. This is our wave function, and this wave function is also a quantized. This wave function is also a quantized. तो इस एनर्जी का, इस वैल्यू का वेव फंक्शन क्या होगा? sin 1x. और इसका क्या होगा? और n is equal to 2 sin 2x. और इसका क्या होगा बेटा? sin 3x. क्या होगा? sin 3x. What about the wave function of this? Psi for x. It means that when we apply the quantum mechanics, when we treat our problem quantum mechanically, we have found that our wave function and our energy eigenvalues that are quantized, that are discrete, quantized or discrete. That is not a continuous energy states. It is a quantized energy states. Only some certain specific values are allowed. Only the integral values are supposed to allowed. Rational values are not supposed to allowed. 1.3 is not allowed. Either n is equal to 1 is allowed, or n is equal to 2 is allowed, or 3 is allowed, 4 is allowed, 5 is allowed. And corresponding to that energy, wave function will be defined. For n is equal to 1, psi 1 is equal to this one. What is psi 1? भाई psi 1 कितना आएगा बताइए? a sin pi by l into x. And for psi 2 क्या आएगा? a sin 2 pi by l into x. And for 3 n is equal to 3, wave function is psi 3x is equal to a sin 3 pi by l into x. So this is the article of this is the today's article, especially the Sommerfeld quantum theory. We applied the quantum mechanics. We will basically treat the problem by quantum mechanically. Tomorrow we will calculate the value of a. We will calculate the value of a because a is also a constant. A is also a constant. When we will calculate the a, then a new function, wave function will come, and that wave function will be a complete wave. Will be a complete wave function. Thank you so much for the today. Any doubt from the class? International student Samuel, you getting this? Okay. Basically, you have missed the 3 classes also. Okay. You have missed the last 3 lectures. That is one of the reasons you are not getting. Okay. It's also the. हाँ जी, इधर आपको प्रॉब्लम है कोई? Any doubt? Thank you.